If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Charleston White has been corrected, even though he still has to post up on his Instagram, even though he's doubling down saying that, hey, you know that QCP is no longer with us. QCP mother has came out, and I'm talking about set the record straight. And in doing so, she let everybody know that, hey, listen, you know, her son is incapacitated. And for those of you who don't understand what that means that he cannot function on his own mentally or physically. And to the reports that I'm getting, they saying that the heart attack that he suffered from was a massive heart attack. However, he is showing some improvements. And that's major right there. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, like, people go into these heart attacks and then, you know, the oxygen is not getting to the brain. Then that damages the brain. And then when they do come up out of it, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, half of the body is not working correctly. They can't think right. They can't even speak anymore and stuff like that. Sometimes they have to learn how to walk again, talk again, eat again, all type of stuff, right? But in this case right here, the mother is, you know, her spirits is high. And not only that, though, she's saying that he's improving. Now, allow me to say this right here before I show y'all the video that the mother put out there to the public for everybody to see. We got to start taking good care of ourselves. And what I mean by that, and look, I struggle with it too. But at the same time, I mean, just like the little small things that we can do to kind of help better our health and stuff like that, we need to start participating and then start paying close attention to our bodies. You know, doing those annual checkups and stuff like that. And the reason why doing the annual checkup is so important, because when you do that annual checkup, let's say if something is wrong and it's happening, then, you know, the doctor will be able to say, hey, look, check this out. Maybe you need to do this. Maybe we need to do that. Maybe you need this type of medication, or maybe you can do these natural remedies and stuff like that. And that way, you know, disaster won't happen. You see what I'm saying? But according to his mother, his mother don't believe that it had anything to do with his health. You see what I'm saying? His mother believed that, you know, he was healthy. His mother believed that someone, these are her words, not mine, y'all. She believed that someone did something to her son that triggered his heart attack. Now, I know some of us might say, well, hold on, you know, a mama always gonna back her son, a mama always gonna back her daughter and all that old type of stuff. But for the mother to come out and say something like that, it makes me think like, what was really going on then? For the mother to even entertain a thought like that. You see what I'm saying? When you hear somebody having a heart attack, you think that, hey, you know, the health wasn't right. The heart wasn't beating right. You know, high cholesterol, high blood pressure and things like that. Like something was off, you see? But the mother said, no, she believed that something happened to her son. Not only the heart attack, but she believed that somebody contributed to him having a heart attack. Now, I don't know how that could happen. You know what I mean? But in this day and age, I mean, people can do things, put stuff in your liquor, put stuff in your drink, put stuff in your food that can trigger your body to do all type of things. And that's what she is saying. And another thing that she said in the video that kind of like threw me off a little bit is that she let it be known that, listen, her son is a badass. And I can only assume that, you know, just from my research and my study, QCP wasn't none nice. I mean, they said he was a hustler out there. You know what I mean? He was one of those guys that get a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? And in getting a lot of money, you know, he was with all this too. Now, a while ago, some guys tried to break into his home, believing that he wasn't there, right? But he was there. And according to what QCP said and how things went down, I can only assume that when they broke into the house and they didn't think that he was there, that he got the gunning at them. Shot them boys up out the house. I don't know if he shot one of them, but he got the gunning at them because there's bullet holes all in his house. And the way that he's pointing at the bullet holes and showing us, it doesn't appear that somebody was shooting at him, but he was shooting at them, and he gave them a deadly warning. Check it out.
And I'm letting you niggas know I'm not no industry nigga. Don't do that no more. Don't do it. I don't usually do this, but I want to send a clear message. I want to send a clear message to the intruders that came and thought because I was in Miami last night and that y'all thought y'all was gonna come break in my house. Y'all thought y'all was gonna come lay on me and thought y'all was gonna get something. How you tore my alarm system off. You came and prowled my back door and broke in my house. I'm letting you know that this is a clear warning. Y'all know what happened last night. And I don't think you'll ever try that again. Be grateful and thankful that you're living. Be grateful and thankful that you're living. Do not, never come back over here, ever in life. Listen, y'all need to do better work about securing this neighborhood. It should never be no shootings in here or nothing. And I'm letting you niggas know I'm not no industry nigga. Don't do that no more. Don't do it.
Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see how he pointed at them bullet holes and stuff like that? You know what I mean? Letting it be known like, look, y'all know what happened. So that gives us an idea of what kind of man that, some of his life, you know what I'm saying? That, that he didn't play no games. You know what I mean? Like before he became this multi-millionaire, before he started putting out all these artists, and making these millions of dollars for these people that, he was a part of that life. You see what I'm saying? But now, again, the mother, right? With her saying that her son is a Billy Badass, she understands that. And then she said something else too. She said, that's my son, regardless of what he did to you or what you want to do to him or whatever. I'm not finna abandon him. That's my son. So to me, like when I hear people talk, I pay close attention to the wording, right? I don't just let people talk to me and I just, no, I'm listening to what you're saying and I'm trying to comprehend what you are saying, because a lot of the times when we speak, we say things, but then we're speaking to a wider audience. You understand what I'm saying? And what I mean by that, like sometimes a person can be saying something and it sounds like they saying nothing, but they saying everything to the people that know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people speaking codes. And in this video of his mother, it appears that to me, and y'all get in the comments, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but it appears that she is speaking in codes. And not only that, it appears that she is speaking to someone, letting them know, hey, look, I know what you did, but, I'm not finna turn my back on my son. This who he is, or whatever the case may be. He is not dead. He's just incapacitated, and that he is improving. Check it out.
I'm up here on the 23rd floor in Vegas with my son. Let me straighten y'all all out. First of all, my son is not dead. No matter what my son has done to me, no matter what he's done to you, he's still my child, okay? Now, somebody did this to him, and I know it because there's neurologically no reason. Pierre is alive. Is he well? No. But don't count nobody out. This happened for a reason, for all you Billy Badasses, because my son is a Billy Badass. Yeah, see, think about life. We reap what we sow in this life. So, me, I'm a child of God. So, don't matter what you did to me. I can't just walk away from my child like that, and he's incapacitated. But cut the lie. Cut the lie, because I'm the one you don't want. Cut the lie. My son is not dead. I don't know who gave TMZ that story, but cut the lie. He's healing. He's recovering. Yes, and I'm here. He's raising up like Lazarus, okay? Cut the lie, baby.
Y'all see what I'm saying? Like the way that she putting her words together, the way that she talking, it sounds like she just not talking to the public. It sounds like she's talking to some people that probably had some out for her son, and she know who it was, you know. And look, these are just my beliefs, these are just my opinions and stuff like that. But one thing that I do know about a son gonna go to his mama and talk to his mama. A son usually will go to his mama and talk to his mama before he even talk to his father. Especially if his life is in danger or if he thinks something going on, you know, he gonna go to his mama and say, hey mama, look, check this out. This is what's happening. I believe this, I believe that. You know what I'm saying? I need to watch out if you see this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? But again, right? Because this is just, you know, everything that I'm entertaining in my mind, right? But now, Charleston White ain't changed nothing. And like we said before, it sounds like he knows something that we don't know about. For him to be putting out there saying that this man is gone, and this man is not even gone. You see? So again, you know, before I depart, just allow me to say this right here. I hope that this brother recover. I hope that he has a full recovery. I mean, like some of you that's probably in the audience done know people that done suffered from heart attacks, or you yourself done suffered from a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know how hard it is to overcome something like that. So I hope that this brother right here has a full recovery, and you know, he come back and be the same way he was before he even had the heart attack. And whatever it is that caused the heart attack, I hope that the doctors get to the bottom of it. This is Hood Educated, Not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.